Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from whenever you are around the world. And yes, it is now officially confirmed. Cody Gakpo is officially a Liverpool player. Let me know how all of you are in the comment section down below. Of course, the news has broke about half an hour ago, officially anyway, that Cody Gakpo is now officially a Liverpool player. Look, very much excited and an exciting last 24 48 hours over the Cody Gakpo situation. But guys, let me know how all of you are in the comment section down below, and let me know in particular as well, are you how excited are you? I should say I'm not excited, I can't bloody talk. Anyway, but let me know, guys, how all of you are in the comment section down below, because this is one hell of a signing for Liverpool Football Club, and it is now finally official. Liverpool have signed Cody Gakpo from PSV as well. So guys, let me know your thoughts, let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. Of course, if you're new around here as well, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button for any more breaking news episodes for you guys. And of course, it is breaking news that Liverpool have signed Cody Gakpo. Jordan says get in as well, and absolutely, Jordan, good to see you in here as well, my friend. Anyway, and as well, like I said, if you could please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button as well. It's very much appreciated, as always anyway. But we will quickly show Cody Gakpo. Yes, there he is, already signing the contract in a Liverpool shirt as well. Of course, making the official signing and the official photographs, of course, with a Liverpool kit and the Christmas tree behind as well, which was absolutely brilliant. Bit of piece of work from Liverpool and of course the media team as always. But as you can see on screen right now, as it says, Liverpool, officially have said that we have reached an agreement for the transfer of Cody Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven, subject to a work permit, and the forwards will join at the start of the January transfer window. So yes, when the window does open on the weekend, he will officially be a Liverpool player. Now, I know some of you might be already asking, when could he first appear for Liverpool? That will be potentially against Brentford on the 2nd of January anyway. So again, we could very well see Cody Gakpo in a Liverpool shirt, pretty much soon. We might not have to wait that long to see Cody Gakpo in a Liverpool shirt. But for me, guys, look, at the end of the day, what a hell of a signing it is for Liverpool Football Club. You look at it, around £37 million, as we reported yesterday, is the fee up front. Of course, again, installments will be a thing of it, but again, of course, it will be rising up to around £44 million anyway. And I will quickly get this photo up for you guys as well, because Cody Gakpo will wear the number 18 shirt for Liverpool Football Club. If it wants to load up, please load up. Twitter doesn't want to work for some reason. There we go. But yeah, as you can see with the Anfield Talk saying Gakpo 18, anyway, he is for the Reds, as the photo just doesn't want to load up. That's just a typical my video, that is. It just doesn't want to show up. I should have cropped it before we bloody started anyway. But yes, he will wear the number 18 jersey for Liverpool. Of course, former Liverpool legend, of course, Dirk Kuyt obviously wore that number. I think pretty much all of us thought it might have been 18 or 10 that Gakpo might wear. But again, just simply amazing the fact that this deal has happened pretty much, I say quickly. It's been a tremendous effort from the transfer committee and just everyone in general. And as I'm saying this now, my bloody Twitter's decided to crash. So again, guys, nothing can go right, even in a Gakpo video or in a signing video anyway, as well anyway. But Michael, I'm not going to answer your comments tonight, my friends. As well, this is a happy video, and again, get the negative agenda out of the comment section, please, my friend. Anyway, but if I quickly get up what Cody Gakpo has had to say on the move. Anyway, let me quickly scroll down onto the Twitter page. Anyway, but hopefully that will work. There we go. If I quickly show you guys anyway, and guys as well, if there's anyone new in the chat as well, please hit that like button, please hit the subscribe button as well. It's very much appreciated as always. Anyway, but Gakpo did go on to say in his LFC interview. Anyway, we'll make that bigger on screen for you guys so you can see it as well as me. Anyway, but as you can see there, Gakpo, I feel really good. I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to start training and start playing for this amazing club. I think this is a great club for me to come in and try to show what I can do as well, says Cody Gakpo, which again, of course, I think everyone, every United fan should be tagged in the Cody Gakpo situation as well. But like I did say, it is around £37 million, rising up to £44 million. That's the suggested amount anyway at the present moment in time. Anyway, but again, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, because I know plenty of people will be, massively excited as well. And I think a lot of people are rightfully so to be, massively excited. I'm very much excited for Liverpool to, finally get Cody Gakpo over the line anyway. But we will quickly show as well, because we won't get demonetized for showing an image. Anyway, of course, Jurgen Klopp giving the hugs out already for Cody Gakpo, which, look, I'm very much all for. And of course, the videos will come out, and of course, we'll see bits and pieces over probably the next hour or so, or even a bit of tomorrow as well, when it comes to videos and photos of Cody Gakpo as well anyway. But for me, guys, I think, look, this is an excellent signing for Liverpool. We looked at the numbers yesterday for Liverpool. I think that obviously a load of people already, on social media, they're like, oh, well, it's only in the Eredivisie and so forth. But, you look at the impact that Luis Diaz had on Liverpool last season, how much of an impact that was in trying to go for the quadruple. And the fact that, now Liverpool could potentially play the way like we've always done. Like we've been a little bit handicapped a little bit where, we've had one hand tied behind our back, where in the sense of, we haven't had the likes of Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota on that left-hand side. And of course, we've had to play either Carvalho there or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain more recently. And a little bit, we've been a little bit behind what we normally play. Now, with Luis Diaz and Jota potentially coming back as well, it's going to be, a different variation of what Liverpool could potentially go. I think right now, obviously Gakpo, Nunes, and Salah would be the front three, I would think anyway. But then even in saying that, it could potentially be Gakpo, Luis Diaz, Salah, or Gakpo on the right, or you could even see all four, maybe potentially with a 4-2-4 or 4-2-3-1, because Gakpo, of course, can play in that 10 role as well. So there's different variations of Liverpool signing this, and I've seen plenty of people going on social media as well and going, oh, well, if Gakpo's coming in, surely a Liverpool forward's going out. I don't think that's the case, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. I think Jurgen realised as well that in the summer, Gakpo was always a summer signing. But of course, with Chelsea and Manchester United lurking around, I think Liverpool just thought, okay, we're going to go and try. And of course, United didn't pursue, Cody Gakpo. Obviously, all the United fans have come out and said, pretty much, what happened in that scenario as well. It's the fact that Liverpool went in pretty much in an afternoon, went in, bid, got negotiations going a little bit, and then of course the bid was accepted, and now we're looking at Cody Gakpo officially a Liverpool player. And of course, once again, Julian Ward looks to be a major factor on this as well. Of course, outgoing Julian Ward, but he did spend a lot of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day doing this deal as well. So again, for me, it's a very, very good deal. And for 37 million pounds, rising up potentially to 44, it's an absolute steal. And I cannot wait for Cody Gakpo to, be in a Liverpool shirt. And of course, I say in a Liverpool shirt, he's already been in a Liverpool shirt. How good does he look in a Liverpool shirt? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But of course, he's already in a Liverpool shirt and plus as well. Pretty much, looks really, really good in the Liverpool shirt anyway. But of course, Klopp has also had a say as well on Cody Gakpo. I will get that up for you guys as well, as I can get it up right here, right now. We'll get into the chat as well, guys. So please put your comments in the comment section down below as well, saying, oh, this is Klopp anyway on Cody Gakpo, saying there's a lot I like about Cody. He's still only 23 years old, but he already has a lot of experience. He was the captain of PSV. He was the player of the year in Holland last season, and as a lot of people have just seen, he also had a great World Cup with his national team as well. So again, Klopp, obviously a huge fan. I will quickly back out of this and scroll a bit further up at what Klopp did say as well, as you can see there as well. So it's clear that he is already a really, really good player, but his age also means he also has the potential to become even better as well. But as Klopp does also go on to say as well, the work that has gone into this has been really impressive, and in the end, we have managed to sign a player who we have known about for quite some time, and who we believe will have a really bright future with us as well. So that's really, really big news, I would say personally, on of course Cody Gakpo. The fact that Jurgen has said, look, we've looked at him for for a period of time. It isn't just one of these, oh, who's available on the market, let's go after this. Of course, we mentioned last night in the fee agreed video, in the terms of the fact that this was a summer signing. This was exactly like Luis Diaz. It was Luis Diaz 2.0, you could say anyway. But once again, and I think this is a key reminder as well. Look, we wasn't Gakpo's first choice in many regards. Of course, he had spoken to other clubs. Majorly, he had spoken to Erik ten Hag and Manchester United. But again, for the fact that Liverpool could just walk in, and I think what's also amazing as well is the fact that Erik ten Hag and Manchester United have the same agency, or Erik ten Hag more to it has the same agency as Cody Gakpo. So they, of course, would have known about Liverpool's intentions anyway. So again, I love the fact that the deals got done this quickly, and it was a proper, and I mean a proper, Fabinho style deal as well. So again, I'm very much excited for this as well. Let me know how you lot are feeling in the comment section down below. I will get into your comments now, guys, as well. So please, if anyone's new around here, if you could please share, like, subscribe. Very much appreciated if you do like the breaking news episodes as well anyway. But Egyptian King is in as well. Hello, Egyptian King. Hopefully you're on a fantastic day, my friends. And Gakpo is here, and he's perfect. Absolutely. He's lovely, isn't he? As well. Next midfielders next as well. Yep, absolutely. Would agree with you on that. We got Kite from the Eredivisie, and he was a machine for us as well. Yeah, he was absolutely. He was amazing, wasn't he? Liverpool legend, of course. Absolutely ecstatic to get one on Man United. Absolutely buzzing. Eddie, good to see you in here, my friend. But yeah, absolutely amazing, isn't it? The fact that they did all the work behind the scenes. Supposedly they had spoken to Gakpo's agent. They'd spoken to the player himself, and Erik ten Hag had been practically wanting him. Even ten Hag at Ajax wanted him and didn't get him. United didn't feel confident enough to go after a Cody Gakpo, even though when you add up the numbers, Cody Gakpo is 100% more convincing than an Anthony, and at 3 times less the price as well. So again, look, it's a very good day to be a Liverpool supporter as well. Anyway, but our colours was made for Gakpo as well. Yeah, absolutely. No money as lol as well, says John. John, good seeing you as well, my friend. Doug as well. Also, hopefully, can we say it now? Is it too late? Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas as well. Anyway, Brian's in as well, saying hello as well. Egyptian King, I'm buzzing. I'm about to do handstands in my kitchen as well. Bloody hell, mate. Wait until the end of the window. Maybe we might have, something a bit more when it comes to it anyway. We might have, something, to even more to celebrate by the end of the window anyway. But go on, King, get in there as well. Says Mark as well. Mark, good to see you in here as well, my friend. And big up Connor as well. Raj, good to see you in here as well, my friend. Anyway, but I will quickly, bring up what else do we have as well? We do have a bit more as well on what Gakpo has said in his interview. There is stuff coming out all the time as well. I'm trying to keep even more eyes. If anyone does see anything as well, then please do let me know in the comment section down below as well. But Gakpo says, I'm really looking forward to playing at Anfield. I heard a lot of great stories about the stadium, about the atmosphere. I cannot wait. Absolutely, my aim is to win as many prizes as we can as a team, to perform well, to show the world what we can do as a team as well. So once again, look, it's absolutely amazing the fact that he's more than good and ready for it, and pretty much is very much looking forward to signing for Liverpool Football Club. And I think pretty much he is nearly there. Look, I get he returned back, I think, last Thursday to training with PSV, which of course isn't that long when you look at it. But I think more importantly, obviously, he has completed the medical. He's absolutely fine in that regard anyway. But as he says, but if I can quickly get it back on the stream for you guys anyway, saying I'm really looking forward to the stadium and so on. I think that's a very much important thing as well. To be fair, I'm going to quickly see if I can get any more quotes as well. And if anyone else does see anything as well that Gakpo or Jurgen has said anyway, then please do let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, I'm going to quickly see if there is any more there. But yeah, in terms of total price, if anyone is just joining anyway as well, then in terms of total price, again, like I mentioned, £37 million, potentially rising to £44 million if, of course, the add-ons are met anyway. And I think it's really interesting as well. A lot of people, brought it up in the terms of, after the World Cup, everyone mentioned the fact that, look, Gakpo was going for 60, 70, 80 million was the rumor. It was more around 60, 70 million was the rumor after the World Cup. And then it was the fact that Liverpool have managed to get him for £37 million. That's an absolute steal, in my opinion. And I think it's brilliant. The fact that, again, Julian Ward, he's going to be leaving the end of the season. But when you think about it, him, Darwin Núñez, and Luis Diaz as well, those three signings in particular, what signings they are for Liverpool going forward as well anyway. But I will quickly get up what Jurgen Klopp has said as well. Paul Joyce is reporting on this, and I will get back into the comment section down below as well. But Klopp also believes the arrival of Gakpo will aid the development of the youngsters Ben Doak and Fabio Carvalho, allowing them to be granted opportunities at the right time while training with international standard wingers as well, which of course is absolutely brilliant as well. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? And of course, I think a little bit we had to be a little bit cautious because of the World Cup, and Gakpo's looked amazing in the World Cup, but realistically, that isn't Gakpo's best position. For Holland, he is playing as a central number 9. He can play there, but that's not where he is at his best. I think his professional career, he's played, I think, around 75% of it on that left-hand side, which, of course, yeah, is good, the sense at the minute, especially with Liverpool. But it's the fact as well that potentially, We're going to see probably an interchange between him and Luis Diaz, Jota even as well. There's so many options with it as well. So it's going to be very interesting over the next couple of weeks as well. But to answer people's questions, I've seen as well, will he be available? The first game he could be available for is Brentford on the 2nd. From the first he will be he will be officially a Liverpool player, and we can do whatever we want with Cody Gakpo anyway. But as Mark said, there will he be ready for Monday? As far as I know, Bry, yes. As far as Jurgen could be happy or so forth, yes, he should be thereabouts for Monday as well, which of course is brilliant news in that regard as well. But I hope you had a good Christmas. Looks like Santa was good to us Reds, mate, as well. Yeah, no, absolutely. Just give us a midfielder and we're pretty good with that as well, of course. But yeah, hopefully a few more as well. But that facts, Brian, as well as Marcus said as well, it is a 5.5-year deal, which will take him up to 2028. And of course, he will wear the number 18 shirt as well. So brilliant news with that as well. And again, though, it's that fact that in getting him pretty early as well, the fact that he's got he's got all this experience coming in at 23. Again, he's nowhere near his prime. That's the realistic thing with it. He's nowhere near his prime, and he's going to be around for a very, very long time under Jurgen Klopp. Pretty much till Jurgen Klopp is here practically anyway. But for me, guys, I think this is once again a brilliant signing for Liverpool Football Club anyway. But guys, if anyone is tuning in or whatever anyway, then please hit that like button, please hit the subscribe button, because again, it is pretty much breaking news, like it is in the title as well anyway. But Skies Africa as African as well is in saying boss as well, Egyptian King saying Man United just phoned me, they're asking could I start a GoFundMe for them on their Windows 98 computers. Yeah, it is pretty bad, isn't it? Realistically, as well. But if Diaz hadn't got injured, would we have made this transfer? Do you think? Yes, I think we would have. Listening to Paul Joyce and what he's had to say on social media, I think Liverpool wanted to make this as a summer signing, but unfortunately, due to again other teams, pushing the move similar with it is exactly Luis Diaz 2.0 in that regard, where you've got Chelsea and Manchester United were apparently pushing a lot for Cody Gakpo, and that's the teams that we know of anyway. And of course, once the transfer committee fully goes in, if we can get him for the right price, we'll go and get it. And that's the thing, isn't it, chat and everyone as well. Jurgen and everyone has said this from minute one. We've said that if there's an opportunity in the market, if there's the right player under the right circumstances, we will go after the player. It's the similar situation now with the midfield. If we're going to take anything from today in terms of rumours, suggestions, are saying that Chelsea are now the favourites for Enzo Fernandez, for example. Liverpool, I think Liverpool, Enzo Fernandez, there is the conversations there, but Liverpool, of course, don't want to do anything. They are fully committed to go and get Jude Bellingham. That's the obvious suggestion. But in terms of January and what we could see for the rest of the window, again, the message coming out of Liverpool is the fact that we are looking, and there might be a summer signing that we want to make that we could make now. Excuse me, that could be potentially Moises Caicedo. I think Kone as well from the French league has been spoken about. There's plenty about it as well. So I think that it's pretty much going to be the case of where we see one player now coming in the door. We'll see maybe one more, and that's it then. We won't see like, 2, 3 come in this window. That's never Liverpool in January. There's always just one or two as well. But I think Chelsea, for Enzo Fernandez in particular, I think they might just come in and buy his release clause or whatever with it anyway. But Scouse African says Ox, Thiago, Keita, Firmino, Fabinho, Arthur, Matip, Jones, Milner, Henderson. These players did their time, but it's time to move on and freshen up the squad as well. I would disagree with some of them. Some of them I would agree with in many respects, my friend, as well. But they never fancied her. They never fancied her anyway. Doug, what are we talking about here? My week keeps getting better, says Chris. I think everyone's week keeps getting better, don't they? It's pretty good, isn't it, to be a Liverpool supporter at the present moment in time until something bad happens, which then we then get really angry and we're like, oh, where's this, where's that, where's this, and so forth as well. But yeah, it's at the minute things are good as well, and may them be good as well. But I'm glad Cody Gakpo went to the right club in Liverpool, says underscore as well. Good to see you in here as well, my friends. Yeah, absolutely. Chelsea are throwing money at everything. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. Hope Liverpool win the Champions League, FA Cup, and end up third as well, says underscore. I bloody hope so as well. Underscore as well. It would be nice, wouldn't it? If he says, again, I'm gonna Billy, that's just the way I am. I always say it. Sometimes I don't even realize that I'm doing it, so I do apologize, Billy. But I'm just winding you up at this point. I do apologize. Tom says as well, yes, fella. Hello, Tom. Hopefully having a fantastic day, my friend. Could finish with 75 points at UCL. I hope so as well. I think it will take a massive second half of the season for Liverpool to get anywhere near 75 points. For me, as long as we finish second, if we finish fourth, I think that's a successful season in that regard. Again, though, it's just Champions League. As long as Liverpool get Champions League football, that is the main aim for us, pretty much. And I've done the same thing again. I've backed out the studio. I was going to get Twitter up, guys. Apologies. I'm going to get back up anyway. But if anyone is new around here anyway, and viewing us for the first time, then please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button as well. Please hit the share button, I should say, anyway. To be fair, if we could get a few more reds in here as well for the breaking news, of course, for Cody Gakpo officially signing for Liverpool Football Club as well. I will quickly get up Gakpo's obviously signing photo as well. There he is as well, while I get Twitter up for you guys and see if there is any other more news concerning Gakpo. There's been no news, I should say, as well, on how much he is on per week. That will come out probably in the next couple of weeks. I say next couple of weeks, but I say a couple of weeks, probably a couple of days, I would say, anyway. But of course, obviously, if I check right now, there's probably going to be something about it anyway. But let's have a quick look for you guys before we do bring it up anyway, if Twitter wants to load. And there is, because it wants to send me a bag for some reason. No, there's not any more news on Cody Gakpo anyway, as far as I can see on Twitter anyway. But as you can see as well, of course, the the photo above the photo with the Christmas tree as well, which is look very homage, I should say. Of course, photo with Virgil van Dijk. If anyone did see the video, of course, I can't play the video because I will get copyrighted by Liverpool. I did once, I think Jota. I think we got a copyright strike by Liverpool for using the GIF of what's happening. And yeah, for some reason that just happens. I think it's just with YouTube and copyright and so forth as well. But first of many, I hope as well, what's this in terms of signings? Just get top 4. That's the main aim, Bri, absolutely. I hope we sign Bellingham, Amrabat, and Enzo Fernandez, says underscore. I think out of them, I think Jude Bellingham is the most likeliest, if I'm being perfectly honest. and that's not even likely to happen. Potentially, with of course City and Madrid lurking, more so Madrid at the minute in terms of the rumours and whispers and so forth. But I think Liverpool, with the news and that's come out the last couple of days and weeks as well, I think not saying too much, but Liverpool are in pole position for Jude Bellingham. Not saying it's done, of course, because it's not until he is officially, as we're doing this, officially Liverpool signing and so forth. But again, I do believe personally Jude Bellingham is on his way to Liverpool. I'm not anyone in the know, but I do think that Liverpool are in the prime position for him anyway. But Liverpool European night, something else. They're different gravy. Scouse African as well. But Talia Albin Gakpo is the main winger. Now it will be hard for Diaz and Jota to walk back into the side now as well. For me, mate, I think it's more. And chat, let me know your guys' thoughts as well. And guys, I want to know your thoughts and opinions. When everyone is fit, who starts on that left hand side out of Gakpo, Jota, and Luis Diaz? Let me know your thoughts, because for me personally, it would still be Luis Diaz. But I think now with Gakpo being here, it does now free up the option for Jota and Diaz to take their time in coming back, and we don't have to worry and panic and do what we've done, previously in the season. Look at Jota, for example. As soon as he was fit and ready to go, he was straight back in, and I think it was a bit too soon in many regards. For me, again, I would go with Luis Diaz. I think Luis Diaz is Liverpool's best left winger or left-sided player anyway, but again, no chat, isn't it? Look, you look at it, Cody Gakpo, Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, Mohamed Salah, Bobby Firmino, Darwin Núñez. I've probably missed someone out as well. There's so many options now for Liverpool, and we've got 2 threes now in that regard. We could start with Gakpo, Núñez, and Salah, and you could go Jota, Bobby, and who's someone else I'm missing? I'm missing someone else. Who am I missing? Anyway, I am missing someone, but you get the point anyway, chat. Liverpool's front line is so strong now that the second half of the season we should be doing a lot better and competing on all fronts as well. It will come back to me now. I was trying to remember anyway, but again, guys, it's pretty much now Liverpool have no excuses going forward. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say to you guys anyway. But let's have a look if there is any more news as well with Gakpo. For some reason, that advert keeps on coming up as well. But I will quickly. Oh, there we go. That is something different as well to show you guys as well. I believe this is coming from the Athletic anyway. But as you can see, let me quickly take off Gary's comment. Good to see you, Gary, as well. But as you can see, as they did after Diaz arrived, Liverpool will view signings Gakpo as another race won, a transfer concluded effectively with minimal fuss before the January window even officially officially opens on Sunday. They will be particularly pleased, given he is a player picked out by the club scouts all the way back in 2014. Wow. That's a big wow, whom they have kept track of ever since. Gakpo's progress in the past couple of seasons has been particularly impressed, and Liverpool think he fits the profile of the player they want to invest in as well. But Liverpool have been, in particularly, interested. Apologies, chat. They've been in for Gakpo or been watching Gakpo and scouting him since 2014. That is, again, brilliant scouting work and brilliant, work by the transfer committee and by everyone at the club, in regarding Gakpo as well. So again, guys, I think it's absolutely amazing the fact that once again Liverpool and this is the thing. And I think many people have gone, oh, well, this is a bit of a surprise by Liverpool, and they've gone for him out of nowhere. You can tell by this, we haven't gone for him out of nowhere. We've gone for him because we've scouted him for years and years and years, and the last 3 Eredivisie seasons he's been amazing, and especially last season was brilliant for PSV. And I will quickly get up his stats anyway for in the Eredivisie as well in a brief moment. But again, there's so much positive things for Cody Gakpo that when you look at other teams and why didn't they go for him? Again, it's a loss for them. It's a massive gain for Liverpool Football Club. And look, bring it on, I should say anyway, because again, it's amazing as well. Anyway, but Alan's in as well. Alan, good to see you in here as well, my friend. Says hit that like button, people, as well. Yes, there's 55 people of you in here right now. If we can get to, I don't know what we're actually on in terms of likes for the video anyway. We're only on 24 likes, so if we can get to 30, guys, that'll be very much appreciated as well anyway. Again, if you're new around here and viewing this for the first time, then please hit that subscribe button as well. It's very much appreciated as always. Once again, if you like the breaking news episodes, if you like us speaking about transfers, if you just like us speaking about the Reds as well, of course, it isn't just myself. Of course, obviously we bring on Jack, 1892 Red podcast, obviously a couple of you in the chat down below, Doug and so forth as well. We talk to many Reds as well, and of course tomorrow we will have the Leicester preview for you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Again, usually live at 9. And we normally say either on the community tab or we say on Twitter. Anyway, so if you're not following us on Twitter, head over to Twitter at the Cup Council, following us on Twitter and so forth as well. But yeah, big up to everyone as well in the chat down below as well. But we do deals quietly as well. Yes, we do, absolutely. And as well, they're the best type of deals. This has been fantastic, this deal in particular. Again, proper Fabinho style signing, where of course we're linked and then an hour later it's signed and it's pretty much done and dusted. And again, I'm very much excited for it as well anyway. But we need to play with a golden Livebird next season as well. Again, that's a debate for the kit situation. That is me. Bird of the Pool as well as another January bargain for the Reds. Yes, it is, absolutely. And once again, what a signing as well. And we've had plenty of great signings, haven't we? In January, Daniel Sturridge, Luis Suarez, Phil Coutinho, the list goes on and on and on. Luis Diaz, there is Virgil van Dijk. I was almost going to not mention Virgil van Dijk, but again, it goes to the scouting department. It goes to the people upstairs in the club. And look, I think this is going to be another an amazing signing for Liverpool as well. And it is just that debate now. When will we see Cody Gakpo? Will it be against Brentford on Monday? If it was somehow possible, we'd hope to see him against Leicester on Friday. But sadly, of course, we can't get that over the line, of course, because the window isn't open, unfortunately. Anyway, but he'll help Darwin as well. Yeah, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? To be fair, Darwin will actually have, you think of the pace. You've got Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo, and Mo Salah running in behind. That's frightening. That is frightening. I will say that absolutely. Anyway, but that I thought was actually brilliant. The fact that we've kept an eye on Cody Gakpo since 2014. That's a wow situation anyway. But yeah, like I said, there is 50. I think 55 people in here right now. So if we could, like I said, hit that like button, guys. Please hit that subscribe button as well. It's very much appreciated as always. Anyway, I'm going to quickly see if there is more on Cody Gakpo news. No, that's with that anyway. But yeah, like I did mention as well, if I can quickly get off that and get onto my homepage. See, that's the problem. Normally, you guys know if you're regulars, I normally crop it, and I thought, oh, not tonight. We'll use Twitter, and we can use Twitter, more or less. I use Twitter, and it freezes. I don't know why, and it's horrible as well. But if anyone hasn't seen anyway, let me quickly get the image up. There we go. Are you going to work now, or are you going to freeze? I think it's going to work. There we go. So as you can see on screen, Cody Gakpo will be number 18 for the Reds, of course, as this now doesn't come up. There we go. It's up finally. Yeah, Cody Gakpo will be number 18 for Liverpool. I thought he would have been number 10, personally. But yes, he is Liverpool's new number 18, of course. The last Dutch Liverpool player to wear the number 18, of course, was, if the image wants to turn, it doesn't, which is brilliant. Of course, it's Dirk Kuyt, was the last Liverpool legend to wear the number 18 for Liverpool anyway. But as you can see, well, as you know, we've spoken about as well, of course, with Cody Gakpo, it is, a 37 million pound bid, rising up to 44. Of course, the deal was pretty much done over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which of course all those involved, fair play to them, because I know plenty of people wouldn't have wanted to work at Christmas, in particular. But again, it just, you look at Liverpool's forward line now, it just adds to it. If Liverpool can add a midfielder to it, it would make things 10 times better, in that regards. But again, of course, I think probably Moises Caicedo might be the person that Liverpool are looking at. Liverpool are looking actively for a midfielder. We know this. I did joke earlier on saying that, potentially, or we could joke in like going, oh, Ox is the new signing in the midfield and Arthur Melo. But I do believe Liverpool might be looking at Moises Caicedo. Now, Brighton, I think, tonight have put, I think, a £50 million price tag on him, which, again, is very interesting. But like we mentioned with Gakpo last week or 2 weeks ago was being spoken about, around the £60 million mark. And look at it now, £37 million rising up to 44 potentially. There's plenty of work there, and if there's any board in Europe that can get an amazing deal for a very good player, it's Liverpool Football Club and it's Liverpool's board, as well. So for me, guys, I think, look, Gakpo is only the beginning, I would say, of Liverpool's January transfer window, I should say anyway. But again, guys, let me know in the comment section down below how you lot are feeling as well, because I think, again, it's amazing the fact that we've got another forward, and the forward line looks amazing. But again, we have to, we need to get that midfielder in the door. I think anyway. But I will leave you. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere yet. We're not leaving yet anyway. So again, guys, please share out the video. Please like it. This photo, of course, Virgil van Dijk and Cody Gakpo. And interesting quote as well, saying what was Virgil showing Cody as well. But yes, Virgil van Dijk did play a big part in getting Cody Gakpo to Liverpool as well, which of course is huge, as well. But again, like I said, I think there is plenty more from Liverpool in this window. I think that pretty much it could be a very busy one for Liverpool, not in terms of outgoings, but I think one more is definitely coming in the door for Liverpool in January. But again, who will it be? I don't know. I'd love to know, and I'd love to know the people who know. But sadly, again, like we mentioned yesterday, Liverpool and Liverpool journalists in particular don't get much these days, because of course the Virgil van Dijk saga, which if you guys remember that, Jesus Christ, that was what a time to be alive. That was, to be fair. Anyway, but I will get back then into the news, of course, and start where we did start in today's episode. Anyway, I say episode in terms of the breaking news anyway, as well. I will quickly get into the comments as well, guys, so please keep your comments coming in. I will try and read all of them before we do head off tonight anyway. Of course, we'll probably go for about an hour, so we'll probably go a bit longer as well. So again, guys, if there's anyone new, please hit that subscribe button, because again, we are trying to reach 1,000 before the end of the season, and hopefully we can get there before the end of the season anyway. But let's quickly get up the news then. Of course, Cody Gakpo, Liverpool obviously saying, and what they've put out on their Twitter page as well, saying we have reached an agreement for the transfer of Cody Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven, subject to work permit, and the forward will join at the start of the January transfer window, which of course will be done pretty much as well. Of course, with is pretty much done, and he is officially, as soon as midnight happens on the 1st, of course he will officially be a Liverpool player. Obviously, will be hopefully making his debut for the Reds against Brentford, of course. But once again, if I quickly get up the images, of course, him, signing his contract at the training ground, and of course the famous Christmas tree photo that they did try and remake, obviously with Virgil van Dijk, anyway. But of course, that was a classic. But once again, look, it's even amazing, isn't it? But I'll quickly bring up even more photos as well of Virgil van Dijk along with Cody Gakpo. I will quickly bring that up in a brief moment. There we go, chat, for you guys. Let me take that down. Again, Cody Gakpo taking part of his medical by the looks of things, or just at the training ground, warming up. Obviously, him and Virgil having a conversation. And it's one of those things, isn't it? The way that Virgil looks at Gakpo, it's definitely. I think all of us would like Virgil to look at us like that anyway. But I will quickly back out of this anyway, and we can quickly read the rest of the news if it will let me. Will it let me, or will it just back out anyway? There we go. I'll just back out anyway. But again, though, the fact that we've managed to get it done so quickly as well, and without interruption as well, I think that's the best thing. The fact that it was done. No Chelsea trying to get their way in the door. No Man United, going, oh, quick, we need to do this, do that. Nothing. Liverpool got it done, dusted, and it's done. He is officially a Liverpool player. Anyway, but of course, Paul Joyce, the man, the myth, the legend that is Paul Joyce, confirming as well. Cody Gakpo has agreed, subject to work permit, his £37 million move to Liverpool. His deal will run until the summer of 2028 as well. Like we mentioned, a 5.5-year deal with the Reds, which of course is an amazing thing. And again, to be fair, it's a sign as well, the fact that we pretty much, it's a 6-year deal when we look at it. But the fact that as well, if in a couple of years you look at it, if he goes and progresses well and wants to move elsewhere, the value point of it as well will be huge for Liverpool, because again, he looks to be an amazing player already, and he's 23. He's not even nowhere near his prime at the moment anyway. So again, it's going to be very interesting over the next couple of weeks and months as well. Him, Luis Diaz, him, Diogo Jota, when they come back, and obviously, under Darwin and Salah as well, it's going to be frightening. But not for Liverpool, of course. It will be for other teams as well anyway. But I will read out 2 more things for you guys anyway. I will bring up the Twitter page. You can see that, I think, anyway. But as you can see, the one down below as well, Klopp speaking on the Gakpo transfer, saying there's a lot I like about Cody. He is still only 23 years of age. He already has a lot of experience. He was the captain of PSV. He has won the Player of the Year in Holland last season. And as a lot of people have just seen, he has also had a great World Cup with the national team. He does go on to say as well, so it is clear that he is already a really good player, but his age also means he has the potential to become even better as well. So once again, look, it's pretty much amazing deal pretty much from Klopp as well. But he did go on to mention as well about the transfer committee, saying that the work that has gone into this has been really impressive, and in the end we have managed to sign a player who that we have known about for quite some time, and we believe will have a really bright future with us as well. And again, guys, look, I'm not excited. I can't bloody talk. It's absolutely amazing as well. But Gakpo did go on to say as well, saying, "I'm really looking forward to playing at Anfield. I heard great stories about the stadium, about the atmosphere. I can't wait. Obviously, my aim is to win as many prizes as we can as a team, to perform well, to show the world what we can do as a team as well." And he did also say as well, Gakpo on joining Liverpool, really crazy. Everyone I know text me. My phone really was really hot. Thankfully for the nice words as well, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to hear and to see as well. And look, for me personally, I know for you guys as well, I cannot wait to see him in a Liverpool shirt, playing under the lights of Anfield, and hopefully we'll get to see that very soon as well. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, because I want to know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Because again, I want to know, your thoughts, your opinions. I also want you guys to let me know as well when everyone is fit and available. So Gakpo, Luis Diaz, and Diogo Jota. What would be your front three for Liverpool, and who would be your main left winger? Would it be Gakpo? Would it be Luis Diaz? Will it be Diogo Jota? Let me know in the chat, guys. Your guys' thoughts. Anyway, but I think Ezekiel, anyway, apologies, says good luck to Gakpo as well. Absolutely, my friend. Good seeing you as well. One is over the bloody moon, Connor, as well, says Gary. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope so. As well, says Mark. Panav in. I think Panav, I've seen you in the chat as well. So good seeing you, my friend. Verge saying, look, Cody, this is us lifting the Champions League. Lol as well. Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully that might be Liverpool by the end of the season. Because, of course, we haven't mentioned it. Of course, Liverpool, Real Madrid. Gakpo is going to be huge in that. And again, it is suspect that he will be on the left for Liverpool anyway. But I think I think it is. One more signing is not us being busy. I think I think one more signing in this window, and I do think there will be, one more. Well, deals will be sorted for the summer as well. I think some things might get done then per se, but I could be completely wrong in that regard as well. But a team of genius at Liverpool as well, depends on who it is as well. Jack is in here as well. Hello, Jack. I know you were live as well. Let me know how you are feeling about Gakpo, my friend, as well, because I was speaking to Jack yesterday about this. Make sure you like and subscribe, Reds, as well. Yeah, guys, Mark, please put Jack link in the comment section down below as well. 2 in January, 1 in the summer, says Ronald as well. Yeah, there we go. Mark has brilliant. Thank you, Mark. There's me saying put in the link. You've already done it. Thank you, Mark, for that as well. Bellingham. Bellingham won't save our midfield as well. Not him alone. I would agree with that. But he'll certainly help with it. Don't get me wrong. I think I think Jude Bellingham is creme de la creme of what you could get anyway. But Bellingham will be our brains, our team. Dude's got 8 legs everywhere as well. What else do we have? Are we going to sign Amrabat or Enzo this window? No. Enzo Fernandez, definitely not. Amrabat, I don't think is going anywhere. I think the Fiorentina president or the owner of whatever it is in Italy is rejecting any moves that he could be going for. So again, I don't know in that regards, to be fair. But move on from Gakpo as well. It's a Gakpo video, my friends. It's a Gakpo video. Enzo in January as well. I'd be surprised if he was to join anyone in January, especially with Benfica saying that pretty much they want the release clause. Has anyone got 105 million lurking around in January? Probably not, I would say. But again, could be completely wrong. Who are you going to call Ghostbusters as well? Absolutely brilliant. Subscribe to stay up to date to all the latest LFC transfers as well. Yeah, absolutely. And again, there is going to be plenty of news coming up over the next couple of days and weeks as well. Because of course, this is before the window. The window's not even open yet, so we're going to have plenty of rumours and whispers, and we're going to talk about it over the next couple of weeks anyway. But as Mark says, and go to Jack's channel too. Come on as well, Mark saying, can't wait to see him start winning with us as well. Yeah, absolutely. Mark also saying on the ball as well. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you, Mark. As always, brilliant mod in the chat for you guys. I think a midfielder will come in Saicedo or Amrabat. I would agree with that. I think that Amrabat is less likely. I think even though, look, Saicedo is in the Premier League and with a Premier League team, I still think that he is there or thereabouts in terms of potentially, the deal being there to be done. I should say anyway. Apologies, chat. I am just trying to quickly get something up on the screen. There we go. Finally found it for you guys. But again, though, I do think that in particular, Saicedo is going to cost a lot of money, especially in January. And again, it is just depending on whether or not Brighton can get a replacement in. And can they do that? I'm not entirely sure, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. But for me, I'd love Saicedo in at Liverpool anyway for you guys anyway. But what of Enzo as well? Nothing on Enzo Fernandez. I'm not going to live chat as well. I would rather Saicedo anyway, says Panov as well anyway. But yeah, absolutely. I would agree with you on that as well. To be fair, like if a midfielder come in the door, of course, and if Klopp wants anyone that badly, I think Klopp will get the player in as well. I think what he spoke in the last press conference, it will be interesting tomorrow when he is speaking in the Leicester press conference as well. It will be interesting to see, what he has to say about the rest of January, because I think he's going to get asked that quite a lot anyway tomorrow in particular anyway. But what's this? Do we have 50 million apparently, 35 million with add-ons as well? What's this for Saicedo, Panov? If it is, then that's a great deal. If that is to be the case, but again, I think Liverpool could even get lower than that if they worked at it like what we've seen with Cody Gakpo as well anyway. But guys, that is going to be it from us tonight anyway. Of course, with the breaking news of Cody Gakpo officially signing for Liverpool Football Club. Look, I'm very much excited to see what he does produce in a Liverpool shirt, and of course, we will be very much excited to see what he does over the next weeks and months and years for Liverpool Football Club. But of course, it is that question now: when will we see him make his debut for Liverpool Football Club? It might be against Brentford on the 2nd, or it could even be the FA Cup game against Wolves a couple of days later, potentially, depending on what Jurgen Klopp wants to do with him. But again, no matter what a signing it is, of course, £37 million, rising up to 44, potentially with add-ons as well. A brilliant signing. And I think, look, Liverpool have walked away once again with an amazing player. And again, brilliant work from the likes of Michael Edwards, not Michael Edwards, but apologies, Julian Ward. And that's because we're always talking about Julian Ward and Michael Edwards, for God's sake. But again, those lads in particular, it's brilliant work and brilliant, scouting department, like we've mentioned. What the Athletic have said, Liverpool have been looking at Cody Gakpo since 2014. That's amazing when you look at it as well anyway. But guys, hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your, what day are we on? Wednesday. I'm forgetting what day we're on, to be fair. But yeah, hopefully all of you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Of course, like I did mention, we will be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Potentially with a Leicester guest. You guys might know if I can get him on. Of course, we will be on at 9 p.m. speaking about the Leicester and game, which of course is always horrible to face Leicester around Christmas time. Anyway, but of course, any other breaking Liverpool news, transfer news, we will definitely be live for that anyway. But like I said, guys, hopefully all of you have enjoyed tonight's episode. If you're new around here as well and viewing us for the first time, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button as well. I think we're on 39 likes as well, so we can get to 40. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support as well. And again, guys, look, it is very much appreciated, because again, look, you guys, brilliant in the comments as well. Thank you to the mods as well. Thank you to everyone that has commented, like, shared, subscribe. Very much appreciated, because again, couldn't do it without any of you guys commenting and so forth as well. But again, to end the video, of course, Cody Gakpo is officially a Liverpool player, and God, I can't wait to see him make his debut for Liverpool Football Club anyway. But I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you all later. Ta-ra.